Hey guys, Kicking Pilates. Okay, so this is kind of like the one-step setup for punting, but this is so important because so many of you lordosis guys, so many anterior pelvic tilt guys, just like I was, they can kind of do a little body awareness tricks beforehand. So I just want to, really just take this time to make this short video. It has to do with the breathing exercises you've seen in the other videos, but let's just get into it. So again, those breathing exercises I was telling you about, you don't got to do these all day, but it's really a body awareness so you can feel your lower abs. So you want to put your legs at 90, make sure you can't get your hand under your lower lumbar. If you have to go up on your toes or put your heels there to get it, then just do it. Make sure these legs are flat. So it's a very neutral position for a human being, okay? So everything is there's no gravity right here, so it's real easy. So we want to take our pointer finger and our thumb. Thumb goes right underneath the top ribs. The pointer finger goes right between your pubic bone. That's right, I said pubic, and your ilium, right? So really right in here, okay? So on the inhale, when we're inhaling, we want to be sticking our fingers all the way in our belly. And the inhale, we want to push our finger out of our belly with our core, okay? So that doesn't mean your ribs go straight up in the air. We want to remember the bottom, the core, these abs are supporting and pulling your whole pelvis up. So they're going to be the strongest. So a lot of you lordosis guys, you see that, even if a guy's got six pack, all the muscle is up here, okay? Because they're not using any of these lower abs. So when you breathe, pretend there's a line from your hip all the way to the back of your shoulder. And when you're breathing, pretend you're trying to force that air through the middle of your back. And a lot of guys, when everything's in line, they'll feel their whole entire chest expand when they're breathing properly, okay? So if you really dig your finger in there, you notice that pushes you out. And if you notice, pushes your finger out, and when you're standing up, if you're sticking your butt out and you really flex that muscle, it begins to neutralize your hip because you're lengthening your hip flexor. Those lower abs are helping you lengthen their hip flexor, and it works symbiotically with your butt. When your butt flexes, your hip flexors lengthen, okay? So let's transition that little move into our one-step line drives, because we all got hands, and even if coaches won't know what you're doing if you're just going like this, so you can do it on the field, no one has any idea. So that little setup before toes, knees, hip flexors, shoulders down the back, ribs close to hips, pushing crown of the head. Okay, now I'm right here. Everything feels pretty solid, but if you reach down and make the effort to push out both those lower abs, that'll really give a really neutral right hip and left hip. So you should feel really good on the ground, and if anything, that'll just give you an extra little push as you're coming through and stretching out of your left hip flexor. All right, so that's a little breathing exercise to feel our lower abs. We can do this throughout the day. We can do it sitting at the desk in practice before we go to bed at night. Just every inhale, not sticking the ribs out, ribs in. Make sure the big ones, the bottom ones, go pushing out larger or further away than the top ones, okay? All right.